welcome to another model showcase. Today we'll be looking at an engine that everybody's been requesting and been asking when I was ever going to do a video on him. That is the Galloping Sausage himself, Gordon. Let's just go right into it. Gordon was a stock standard Gordon, and I went straight to work on this bad boy, starting with the tender. I did some dremeling around what I needed to dremel out, and also filled in and reshaped the whole entire tender from top to bottom, which was a pain. After I felt like I didn't need to sand anymore, I quickly primed it and painted the lamp. After letting that cure, I decided to do the blue, which is like Thomas and Edward TS23. The next step after that was adding the black to the front and rear and the red on the buffer beam. And then after those were dried, I glossed it over. After that was done, I then did the lining, which at the time I was sick, so I had nothing else better to do than to just continue Gordon because ADHD runs my life. After the lining was all done on the tender, I then moved to the wheels and the pistons, and unfortunately, one of the wheels, it died. Yeah, it sucks really bad. After taking my frustration to Twitter, my buddy Andrew, aka Pix, hit me up and actually gave me some spare Gordon wheels as mine broke, at least a crank pin one. Next I moved to the chassis, which needed a lot of cutting in certain areas like the back pony truck and stuff. But afterwards, I did spray paint the wheels. After testing to make sure the chassis ran, I then moved to the 3D printed parts, which is a shell designed by LBSE Thomas that I got from a buddy of mine. Now, unlike Thomas, I actually had to sand Gordon, and it took me, I don't know, about a week. It was stressful. After I felt like I didn't need to sand very much, I then primered him, and it showed a decent amount of imperfections, but I sanded them away. While primering, I also sprayed the pistons. Then after that, I also added all the details on the tender. Now, once I got to this stage, I was really impressed with how Gordon was coming out. The next day was spray day. I primed him, and then the day after, I sprayed him in blue, as well as did the red paint for the running board. And man, I'm very, very happy with how it came out. I also hand painted the black on because this is what I'm used to doing. I also spray painted the white as well, which came out clean. Almost forgot. I also glossed the tender as well and added a cold from an American gondola. I also added all the bits to the front and also glossed this top all on the same day. Yeah, I was flying to get them done. While that was drying, I also did the running board. After that, I also adjusted the tender joiner and made a new one. What else am I missing? Oh, almost forgot the number 4, which was hand cut. I originally fitted Gordon with a Digitrax decoder, but that burnt out after like 24 hours, so I replaced it shortly after with a Lockpilot 5. Also, for the first time in any of my models, I put a smoke unit in it. A few days went by, and Andrew actually stopped by and ran some models with me. We had a lot of fun that day, and we got to see Gordon smoke, which I had a hard time getting to smoke, and found out it's function 1. And Andrew was kind enough to sell me express coaches, so Gordon now has express coaches. I also bought him some brass whistle and valves from Shapeways, which I forgot to creator, but I'll leave a link in the description for you guys if you guys want one. The latest thing I did to him was put a front LED and a rear LED, which are controllable via controller. And just like that, Gordon was finished. I tried to kind of base him off of Season 3, which I think I kind of nailed it. Now, with that being said, let's get into the test run. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my Season 3 Gordon. You know, making these models is a lot of fun, and I'm glad I got to share it with you all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.